Let's take a ride to the lake. It's been a while that I haven't posted a video. Do you make videos on YouTube? Are you a motovlogger? Probably if you're watching this video, probably because you are into motorcycle and maybe you do videos with your motorcycle. One of the things that I always struggle with every time I go and I I plan a trip. I usually do 2 trips a year. I go to the Smoky Mountains or I go to Arkansas. And every time when weeks approaching to that trip, the first thing I start thinking is, okay, what camera am I gonna take? Keep in mind, other than me liking motorcycle, I like photography and I like making videos and I like anything that has to do with cameras. So it's one of the questions, that I always ask myself. Do you guys always, struggle with what kind of camera are you guys taking? And this is one of my struggle. Right now, you have what you guys watching for now is from the Canon M50 with a kit lens. Another vlogging camera that I always like, and I used it a couple years, is this. I think it's the LX10 from Panasonic. It's kind of similar to the Canon GX7 Mark II, Mark III. It's kind of the same. It has the flippy screen. You can see yourself, and it has a very low aperture, and it's a 4K. But I always struggle between what camera should I take if I'm going to do vlogging. Well, I took my M50, which is very good, for autofocus, following you. And that's one of the things that, Lumix, Panasonic's always struggle, in getting better with autofocus, compared to Canon. But every time, I do a trip, I'm always thinking, okay, should I buy a new camera, anything? And about a couple weeks ago, they came out with a new GoPro 9, it looks pretty good and pretty promising when it comes for vlogging. And I still have my GoPro 7, and that's the one that I use. One of the ones that I use. I use my GoPro 7, and I use my my Hero 4 that I use for pairing with my helmet on the audio. So it's one of those things that I always struggle, that I don't know what camera I'm gonna take. Should I take the M50, or should I take this one, this smaller? Which, what I like about this one too, not only, it does good video, it does 4K, but I'm not 100% into the autofocus compared to the Canon. But for sure, this camera takes great pictures, very great pictures. And a lot of times, when I travel, I take a lot of my pictures, or I take it with my Lumix LX10, and I upload it into Instagram. But sometimes I pull pictures out of the GoPro. I still got my Hero 4, which is a great camera. Still happy with it. And my Hero 9. The last year and a half, I've been hoping for DJI to come with the latest Osmo Pocket version 2. I really like the Osmo Pocket because it's very versatile, very small, very low profile, and it does great, stabilize everything. But unfortunately, I was hoping sometime around this time of the year they will come out with, the Osmo Pocket 2, which the first generation was released in 2018, and unfortunately they haven't, and I don't know why. Other than that, I'm kind of getting ready for my next trip next month. I always look forward for my trips that I do every year, especially around this time. I'm hoping to get some colors on the fall on the Smokies. Unfortunately, last year I think I went around the month of November, October, and it was still too early, that year, which was 2019. So hopefully this year I get some colors and I don't get too much rain like I did last year. Other than that, and I haven't done a video in a while. I just haven't been motivated of making video of coming out with new idea of content, to make videos. Hopefully next month when I do my trip, I get plenty of content for you guys to watch. And until next time, guys, I'll see you in the Smokies.